Alright, so I wanted to do a voiceover for this video simply because there's a lot of stuff I wanted to explain, but I wanted to make the video quite short, so I want to do a voiceover instead. Now, this is my third week out of 12 for this powerlifting program. It's got me doing squat, bench, deadlift all twice a week. Sometimes I only deadlift once a week, but anyway. So, basically, the squats that you're seeing here, squat has definitely been the hardest, or the movement out of the squat, bench, deadlift I found hardest during this program so far. Because I really hadn't squatted consistently before this for a while. So, here you can see my 112, my first set of 5. And honestly, the squats are, the reps look quite fast, but they definitely feel a lot harder because obviously my body's not used to this kind of volume. Now here was my heaviest weight that day, my first set of 4 with 120. I was actually really happy with how this moved. As you can see, it's moving pretty nice, and I'm basically completely comfortable with low bar now. So that's really good. I'm not having any sort of problems. The rack's still at a weird height, so you can't see, but it's a bit hard to unrack it. But yeah, moving on to bench. Bench has been really good. It's definitely felt weird not benching and ego lifting so much as I did before the program, but here's 82.5 by 8 pause last rep. This, as you can see, this is just like incredibly easy. Pause in the last rep. I'm not quite sure why that is a thing in this program, but that is what, for some reason, that's what we have to do. Here's 87.5 for 6, I believe. Pause last rep. Still, pretty easy, even though I'm on the pure gym benches, which are absolutely trash. If you didn't know, they are like absolutely terrible. Here's my heaviest weight that day, 92.5, 2 sets of 4. It's my first set. All the sets I show, always the first set. I always from the first set of each weight. Now the last rep does get cut out, but you can see I do go for it and I do get it. I promise you, I don't know why it gets cut out. It just does. Technical difficulties there. Now here's my deadlift. This has been my hardest deadlift so far. I wasn't disappointed with 6. I was kind of hoping I'd get 7 or 8. But obviously doing it RPE 9, got to keep one in the tank. I think I did that pretty well. I definitely think I had one more in the tank, maybe like 1.5. But I definitely think this was RPE 9 or RPE 8.5. But this was really hard. Obviously I hadn't deadlifted anything over 140 in a long time, so this felt very heavy. But I was still happy with 6. Definitely still happy with 6. So yeah, basically the program is going well. Week 4 next week, which will be my hardest week for all lifts. I'm very excited. It's going to be the heaviest, the hardest, probably the most fun week. It's going to be a bit difficult because I'm up in Scotland right now, and I will be in Scotland from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So my training is going to be a bit skew-if, and some days might overlap where I'll be tired, but hopefully we can still get it done. And I'm thinking of uploading the clips of the week at the end of each week. So I'll do one next Sunday for week 4, and so on until it's max out week in about 9 weeks' time. So yeah, thank you for watching, and yeah, it's time to get strong.